like this. There we go.
See, like, I kind of want to just play like the turnip tax evasion song in the background because I feel like no one's really going to care enough to do anything about it. But
Oh my
also,
god.
like, on the off chance that something does happen, it's like, oh well, guess I'll die, kind of a thing.
I'll die. I hope this works. Fine, I'll just put it there. I have to edit the window size. But on Twitch anyway, it doesn't matter if you play copyright stuff, but it like mutes your VOD afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not ideal if we want a VOD to be like a VOD, but
yeah, if we want
yeah.
things to work.
Maybe this is still open. Oh, I did want to look at this commands real quick. Public gallery. Chat commands. Here we go. So why did that not work? Oh, set game is one. But there's not one that's just game. Hold up. No, there's not. How do I get it to display the game though? Hold up, let's see. Because set game should have the same variable as game. Updates the channel's game. But like, how would I add a custom command that goes to the same variable? But like, how would I add a custom supports variables? Yeah, well, what is the variable? Keywords. But like, how would I add a custom like supports variables? Yeah, well, what is? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Let's try this one. Do exclamation point game in the chat, Mr. Acenthus.
Exclamation mark game. Wow. Add Acenthus. The Daily Crockpot is playing a League of Legends.
Collab. The command has been created. Well, other ones, hold on. Let's see. Command template. Points, vanish, love, title, subs, followers, shoutouts, stream. Last seen, Twitch support, timeout. Okay, cool. This should be good. Close this. This should be good. Okay, I'll probably close that. I'll just close the whole thing, and if I need again, I will painstakingly open it. And you can see my mouse. Amazing. We can't see it in the background, but I wonder if I can fix it, actually. Oops. Dang. What is okay, I don't know what other works. Dang, I want to get food, but
Ooh, we are actively streaming. I mean, like, we could just like stop, cancel the VODs, or like delete the VODs rather, and then just do it again, because literally nobody is here right now.
Yeah, sure.
Or we could just like leave at the start of our first ever stream. I mean,
yeah, I'm going with that one. I'll be back.
Alright, I'll be back too then. Hopefully nobody shows up in the meantime and they're just at here. I'll play the turnip song for them.
That'd be so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Alright, be back in a minute then.
Taxes, we got rent, we got bills. There's layers to the onion and these bureaucratic drills. All before all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down their onion. taxes, we got rent, we got bills. There's layers to the onion and its bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion, all its thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we got rent, we got bills. There's layers to the onion and its bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion, all its thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land to take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. Go to bed, turnip boy. You've done well. But us, we've gathered here to say farewell until next time. So, you can sing along, or don't. Do you? We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. Spend some time peeling back those skins and you'll find out soon there are seeds within. We'll sing our hearts out loud, world screaming cause the worst parts past. We're breathing still, so we fight through the woods. There's violence in history, we're speaking in ellipses. Secret is to try doing good. Leave those snails alone, they got problems of their own. Make your mark cause it's time always moves. Don't waste it for a pay stub. Friends and family make up fertile wood at heart. Fertile wood at heart. Fertile wood at heart. Fertile wood at heart. Fertile wood at. We won't pay our taxes, we got rent, we got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we got rent and we got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills.
Hello, hello.
Flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. Go to bed, turnip boy. You've done well. But us, we've gathered here to say farewell until next time. So, you can sing along, or don't. Do you?
Ah, that would certainly explain some of it.
Do you?
Ah, that would certainly explain some of it.
Do you?
Ah, that would certainly explain some of it. Oh, you fauna, getting through the land. An onion, always single plans.
Some time peeling back those skins and you'll find out soon there are seeds within. Our hearts out loud, world screaming cause the worst parts past. We're breathing still, so we fight through hearts of loud violence in history. We're speaking
We've got bills, layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. We've got bills, layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills.
There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land to take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. Go to bed, turnip boy. You've done well. But us, we've gathered here to say farewell till next time. So you can sing along, or don't. Do you? We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent and we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and his bureaucratic thrills. All you flora, all you fauna, let us venture through the land. Take down Mayor Onion and all his thieving plans. Spend some time paying back those scams.
Hello.
Oh, I still have desktop audio off. It's probably turn that back on.
Yeah. I know, like I've had Turnip Boy playing, so I feel like I should just leave it on. Here.
Wait, you have what playing?
The Turnip Boy. Which this I've added it to my wish list real quick. So this is another one of those games that one of us has to play while the other commentates. Probably you, because I already know roughly how it goes. It's like you play it.
Okay, well, we'll do it. Perfect, that'll be great.
Yeah. Which
I'll be waiting my lovely Steam gift.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was just thinking, okay, that'll work. Like, I think, what do you say, Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game? That's something we can do.
You
it's
have
like,
that already?
Yeah, and then we can parsec it.
Yeah.
Although I have never parseced on my computer, so that might be something to figure out the logistics of off stream before we actually just start doing. Although again, no one's even here, probably. Is it? No.
I can't check. I don't think viewers. But there's Pulaskis. That's someone. But their account was created. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say their account was created yesterday, but I don't know how to read months, so yeah. Hopefully it's not a bot.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
Kind of. There's so many chat bots though. I don't know if I want to put my Discord status on, because then I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're finally streaming, and we're like,
yeah, that's
my first one.
Yeah, that was one of the things they did.
They streaming though.
Turned off activity status. Oh.
Like, I don't know how you make it say you're streaming. Oh, maybe you have to link your account. But I already have one, so I don't think it'll do that one. That's the other problem. I want to make the Discord, but I don't like. I don't know. I don't want to use this Discord because I'm Taco, right? But then I'm also back at it. So then it'd be weird. But if people call me Taco, that would be like weird, I guess. See, if they call me Taco here, and it's like, I don't know. But I like the back end. So I have no idea what I'm saying. But that's what I was thinking. Ruman wanted to know when we'd be streaming, so I guess I'll text him.
Oh yeah, that was one thing. Like, I was just kind of wondering what to put in the description, because at the moment it is just two bros being dudes. Enter, help by Taco a Taco. And then tip link.
Wait, what? You say Taco a Taco?
Yeah, help by Taco a Taco. This first one is capitalized.
What is that? I'm so confused.
Because it's like our tip link. So, help by my friend Taco a Taco.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's like, okay, never mind. Yeah.
What if
actually though? It's Taco a baguette, right? Because I'm the baguette. So isn't that more accurate? I don't know.
I mean, whatever you want, man. You could like, it could be like your nickname is Taco, but your real name is like Sir Baguette or something.
Okay. That is true. I'm gonna get hopefully not clapped. Man, we're gonna try hard. I mean, like, there's a Graves and Twist Fate. LS was talking about Graves and how he has like the most economically overpowered backs in the game, because he's just backed on long swords basically the whole game. I was like, dude, imagine that. Couldn't be me.
But yeah, so for the description, I was just gonna be like, you know, the Daily Crockpot is. I mean, I don't even know if a group would be accurate because there's literally two of us. Is a streaming duo.
Yeah.
Comprised. There you go. Use the big words. Or no, will that scare off people who are on the internet?
Wait, there. What was the word you're using?
Comprised.
Oh. I don't know. That's a funny point though. Nice craft and I feel. Cassided mid.
Alright, so do you want me to just refer to you as Taco? Or
I guess.
Or Senor Baguette. Either works.
Taco's so much shorter and better. And if anyone comes here, they will probably be calling me Taco, I guess. Anyone that already knows me anyways. New people, I mean, they'll still probably call me Taco because my name is Taco Clown on here. Why? Lulu literally just switched to Ignite at the last second, dude. Are you serious? Why would you do that? She just baited us with Exhaust, as if we were gonna have Exhaust. Do I even have League, like, captured? Oh, okay, I do. It wasn't showing at first. Oh, lovely. Just oh, I don't have the Poro Fester thing open. Does that show up? I am actually curious.
On your thing? I don't imagine it would if all you're streaming is the League.
Right, but last time I window captured League to you on Discord, and it still showed up. Also, Twisted Fate support, they have double ignites. Strange stuff's happening here. Let me see this here. Ruda. I think people call him Ruda. So, yeah. I have to call everyone by their names now. Ruda, Glitchy. Yeah, it does show up, see, Professor. Interesting. Is that Moo with the 75% win rate? Glitchy. Glitchy Bardhead. That's
Glitchy Bardhead. ADC gap says a Mumu instantly. Lulu put a sad face. A Mumu said Harky said.
Lulu fast swap to Ignite. She can't say anything. Who is ours? Oh, whoa, I think they're trioed actually. Yeah, it's them and us. And the enemy team is Quadra group. I don't know what the heck you call that, but 4-man party.
Quadruplet.
Sure.
Mayhaps.
They're quadruplets.
Quadruplets.
Ow, my knee.
There's like an anime joke I would make here, but I know you would not understand it. Because you're just not cultured.
Yeah.
Or, no, not him.
I'm not a weeb. That's true.
Euphonic. Whatever. I'm still not convinced that isn't a word he just made up.
Well, he did make it up. I don't know if it was intentionally. He made it up.
Mumu says tacos. That was it.
Wait,
that was the entire sentence. And Mumu just said tacos.
Oh.
I don't think anything was supposed to come of it. He just felt like saying it.
I thought it was like a person in the chat that I couldn't see because the stupid window keeps moving places.
Oh no.
But no, it was the
Mumu boy.
I don't care about Mumu. I want to bully a Mumu, which sounds like an awful thing to say. But I mean, realistically, he's playing Mumu, and that is kind of my job, is to bully a Mumu. So, hopefully I don't get murdered.
Okay, it might be because of the streaming, but I do have like 120 ms.
Oh, that's strange. I don't know why your ping would go up because you're streaming. I mean, you're using more bandwidth, but that sucks. Oh, I already smited. That's not good though. I don't like playing that much ping.
Yeah.
I think it made me went for my red. Minion just got here too. He saw me here. Oh, did he actually see me here? I don't even know if he did. Alright,
Got flash.
I could have ignited him. I really did not think my E would do that much. Mumu did not go for my red. He full cleared bot side. And it took him 3 minutes to do it. How does he have a 68% rate? Careful though, he's up here.
Guaranteed pay.
Okay, don't die to their gank.
Haha, Garen.
I mean, actually
Take my
bait
passive.
them to gank you, to be honest. Oh, never mind. I think he's not going to anymore. He's probably gonna wait for me here. And if he does, I'm okay with it. Okay. Oh, they want bots, crap. Yeah, no duh. Like, do you want me to help you push it, bro? Because you're not really moving over. We need the bot laners to, like, not be dumb, too. But... Ah, I got him! Hopefully the bot laners... Alright, are safe? They didn't have to flash? Easy money? I don't know where... Lulu went, though. That should be free for them. Unless Yas comes back. Maybe it's still bot side. Ready to crump down. I like joining random Twitch streams because I'll get gifted subs.
Hey.
Like, not all the time, but like randomly. You could just be in a sub, and if you're like in chat or just like on as a viewer, then I'm pretty sure if someone gives random subs, you're like in the pool. So I'm pretty sure that's how I get a bunch of. We don't have like any vision. Oh, here they are. Dude, do they just not believe me or something? You already flashed? Yeah, I gotta hook the ball laners. Rip Lulu. Shoot. Oh, please. Oh, so sorry, casted it.
Okay.
I know, I betrayed you. Grand betrayal.
I blame that on the 135 ping.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I mean, he didn't have to keep chasing me, but like, yeah, that was unfortunate.
We won't pay our taxes, we've got rent, we've got bills. There's layers to the onion and its bureaucratic drills.
So you still have 140 ping.
Yes.
Why would she walk over there if we know? Oh, that's unfortunate too.
Yeah.
My back timing is also garbage. People are level 6, I haven't bought items yet. Do I have time to buy items though? I don't know. No, I can't take these, man. This is wasting my own time. I need to buy sword boots. Probably get Amtone and pink. I'm in the river. I don't know if you can make it here. You see me? Cool. Moon's probably gonna come back. Oh, his red buff's also up though. Hello, Moo. Yep. I want to play a game. Frick.
No.
I don't want to get Garen ulted. There's 4 men, right? But Garen's not in their 4 men. So, what if I try to take this? Oh. Yeah, alright, I get it, it's hinting. Ah, it is hinting.
Oh, I'm also just straight up hinting.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't escaped.
Oh, dude, Garen ulted again. Well, now.
Hey, what do I buy? Look at that.
So yeah, having like ridiculous ping is not very fun.
Well, what else do you have open? You have OBS open. You have League open. You have Discord open. Do you have the stream playing in do you have any browsers open or what?
Yeah.
I've just closed all mine because I'm pretty sure that slows stuff down. But again, I don't know. Ping, like, it might just straight up be your bandwidth is just like no.
Here, I'll close just like all of the browsers. Rip Turnip Boy song.
I'm already here. I don't know why he's pinging, but like, obviously we can't do anything with it. Famous bot. Shove it in. Or get shut in. Why back there? Especially if you wanted help. And he already knows there. What's the point in backing? Bro, you get the plates. Sag. There's free dragon. I don't want to contest, I'd rather get Herald. I feel like that's just better, right? Cause you kind of got shove in. You can push it in though. And they're on smite for 50. And they're not even on the dragon, dude. Amazing.
Garen is missing. Oh, he's here.
Oh, they drag it out. Didn't actually look. That's why you need to actually look on the screen and not just be dumb and look at the minimap. But I guess if you don't look at the minimap anyways. Then doesn't work. Either way.
Oof, that was an unfortunate.
He probably has ult up again.
He used
Oh,
it.
there it was, I guess.
Oh dear. Dude, I enjoy having the inability to play the game.
Why did
I
he
have
ult
like
in?
200 FPS, but
Yeah. That's why I'm like thinking, I don't know if it's actually a thing. Like from a bunch of processes. I don't understand this Cassidon either. He goes like super hard into things that don't exist. And he doesn't want to do anything when I'm here. I think they just warded that.
What do you mean, my
Oh,
hand is too
he got his item ready. Well, Ripperoni, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, I gave him an out. Unfortunate. Oh, my ult doesn't activate. Unfortunate also.
big? Do not make my hammer.
There's a casting Q would have helped too, but I was just expecting him to be gone already.
Left hand.
Of course he was.
I'm in 100%. That's everything.
Why is he still there now?
Heel to the face. Play. Could really go for a nap.
Don't queue up, I don't queue up.
Heel to the face. Hammer. You're in my way.
Big. Now they know that's me.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Where was... Oh, we did kill him? Okay.
Okay, I admit it. I'm lost.
Huh.
Heel to the face.
Should have opened bot with Rip Herald.
Yep, it's even heavier than it looks.
Oh my god. Seriously. What the fuck? Okay. There's no reason to even back. This is
Three pigtails.
all kinds of terribleness. You get
Heel to the face.
seal, I guess.
Every step is one step closer.
Garen regen is actually ridiculous.
I mean, it's always the same. It's been like that for years. I don't have Q up.
But it's still just a crazy number.
Yo, you're weird, Cassidon.
An ally has been slain.
Why did he ult so soon again? He could just waited for Twisted Fate to show up. And now I don't get to even Herald. Okay, this is a fantastic game already.
Who knew there were so many heroes?
It's kind of throwing it around.
Turret has been destroyed.
Guess I'm going this way now.
See, like, I don't know if it's like a sad thing or a good thing, but like, I don't feel like I'm losing.
Has been slain.
I'm 0-3, but I'm like zoning him off of waves, and he can't like hurt me.
You like to fight?
Or he can,
So does my
but
hammer.
I hurt him more. He probably has his mythic now, which is unfortunate.
Heel to the face.
Yes.
We just killed Yasuo. Who else is a threat? I tried to sweep this and then I attacked Dragon on instead.
The hero likes me.
Does Lulu have a sweeper? What? She just pinged it, dude. I literally just can't even use my eyes.
Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself.
does he have? I don't get it. Phase rush. No, he can't have. Why is he so fast? No, my brain's not in this one.
Sorry about this.
Left this over 10 minutes.
Swing until you hit something.
There he is. Is Cassin gonna exist? I can't tell. Okay, I guess not.
Some things are too important to give up.
You're gonna get ganked. And we don't have exhaust, because freaking Lulu fast swapped out of it. They don't have minions. So I don't know what they plan to do. What the heck?
Has destroyed.
I don't know, I'll be there. That's the missing gun. They're even gonna stay. Okay. They want heralds instead, because just came up.
Heel to the face. Hard.
Change of mind. Oh, Cassian left. That's warded. Cool.
Oof.
See me here now?
Oh, that
Yasuo's
was.
coming here now.
Please, anything. That was so unfortunate. My E canceled because he walked into the bush. I didn't walk on top
Why
of my
is he
shield.
here?
I couldn't W the Amumu thing. That was sad times.
An ally has been slain.
Yes, our first ever stream. I'm 0-4-0. Happy times.
Who cares?
I'm not good at staying down.
It's the same as if we're not streaming.
Yeah.
It's another league game that we weren't paying attention to enough. That's the only reason that we died.
Oh, well, the only
Where's
reason I
your
died is because I
ping?
have like 200 ping. Oh, yes, that too. No! I could have W'd that if I was closer.
Well, the Brawlers are dead. They're the only people on the team doing anything.
Shield.
Can't fight this.
Waiting for me to give up? You might be here a while.
Yo, 4 bots.
The hammer does most of the work. I just swing it. What do you mean my hammer is too big? Got it.
We'll probably need you for Dragon if they think they
Okay.
could take it.
I
And
do
if you
have
die
TP.
taking it, then it'll be great. And maybe we'll surrender and lose faster. So I don't know. Cassin does not have any farm. But he hasn't really been going for things. I don't know, it seems like he'd be going for things, but he just confuses me. Like, I don't know. Confuses me. But- Cyanide. Oh, nice, cool.
Better get your guard up.
3 chance of getting the objective that they wanted to get. How? Zaya's dead now. Cassin has half health. Wait. This is... No. Leave. What are we gonna do? The best option is to steal it. And then one of us dies. Probably me. It's the way to even stand around.
Heel to the face. Okay, I admit it. I'm lost. Mom is dead.
Everyone's missing them. Great spot. Everyone has to be top.
Yep, it's even heavier than it looks. Hold it right there. Not like this.
I just stay for this. So just confused.
Now back to finding that hero.
You're 1 in 4. Lamau?
Got me some hammer. Just
I mean, I was 0-4 and killed the Garen, so.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I'm just reading it. Please turn chat off. I haven't been recently. People don't really say useful things anymore.
every step is one step closer.
Double kill.
That was a lot of CC.
What's over here? Yes.
An ally has been slain.
Long game.
Shut down. A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
Right?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Nothing on your ping or something in the practice tool?
Yeah, and because I'm just like fiddling with settings and nothing is changing it. So
it's probably not that. That's what I'm saying, because you have fine FPS. It's probably actual bandwidth, which means you could maybe turn down like the bitrate that you're sharing, which would like lower the quality of it. Or these other people are saying that there's a different kind of router, but that seems like less of an option.
Yeah. Alright. I shall have the bitrate.
Okay. Where's that at right now? Before you have
It
it.
was 6,000, it is now 3,000.
When the beings here look up, do
Okay.
they think we're looking back? We really aren't.
No noticeable difference.
What is that?
There's no noticeable difference in ping.
Like a speed test or something. Like for your ping. On your whatever browser.
Speed test by Ookla. Go. Connecting.
Right. Where did it show you the bitrate?
OBS settings, stream, no, output, and then under streaming, bitrate.
Yeah, I just did not. I glanced over it.
Alright, well, according to speedtest.net, I have 0 ping.
Do you have JavaScript on?
I do.
Obviously, you don't have 0 ping. But I don't know. Maybe your router doesn't like you streaming or something, or if other people are using a lot of it, the bandwidth, then
yeah,
they can use it too.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
I
stuff.
just don't think my router likes me.
I want to join Captain Koala. Haven't played that guy in years. It's an open ARM party right now.
I don't even know if I'm friends with them on this account. I'm not. They'll be like, oh, this is a weirdo.
No, his name is Infernal Air 132 now. Oh, then you. Probably say the same thing about me. Unless he remembers the taco, I guess. Do you want to keep playing this or something else?
I mean, this is somewhat painful, but it is League of Legends. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could try out We Were Here Together. That's been something I've kind of been meaning to play for a while. And it might not be literal torture. Alright. Although, haha, the experienced streamer I am, I have not, like, prepared absolutely anything for We Were Here Together.
But yeah.
Or no, We Were Here 2 is the one, right? It's the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it doesn't even seem to be like the million tabs open. And insert browser as your choice here.
Right, it wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. Like bandwidth is just separate from that. Because usually like that stuff would be pulling on like your graphics, I believe. Even if you're like watching streams or something, it would only barely affect like the speed, I believe, of the download speed. But you need good upload and download speed. So like even then, if you're streaming stuff like to your computer to watch, it would be probably a lot of download speed potentially, but it's the upload speed from the streaming that's restricted, so it would cause the packets to take longer to get there from the game. That's why on the router, if there's QoS, which is called quality of service, you can choose different kinds of packets to be prioritized, which means that you could put the stream as like less of a priority, so the gaming, whatever game packets, would be going faster to the thing, which would give you better in-game ping.
Okay.
I believe. But I've never looked at those settings on the router. I gotta download this game. Anyways, if you just copy over your league scene and name it We're Here Too, it'll have all the same stuff. So just delete like the league client and then rename the game name thing, and then once you launch the game, you can just select that as the game to capture, and then probably be good. Instead of making a whole new thing and having to, do it.
Yeah.
Like from scratch. Is that's not the correct name. Bloop. Alrighty. Launch this up.
Oh, I do apparently have one achievement in this game. Invite a friend who is good at solving puzzles.
Nice. I got the same one, I believe. My mouse feels slow in here. Oh no, it doesn't even change yet. Hopefully it does. I'm in a room called DCP. The usual password.
Ooh, dude, putting all the settings up to high feels good.
First time in your life.
Field of view at maximum, of course. Motion blur off, definitely.
Motion blur is annoying.
Find match. Join random room. Server browser. Searching for games.
I don't know if it'll let me invite you through the Steam thing. Oh. Oh my goodness, I have to change the capture a moment. Okay. No, I could just invite to watch. You just make one and invite me, I guess.
Alright.
Because my thing is still like... I just leave my game thing as private or whatever. On Steam.
Oh, I can be the peasant or I can be the lord. Well, I know you're more of a peasant. Oh, in-game voice chat.
Cool.
Which is, of course, the correct way to play the game.
It's so inferior, though.
Yeah.
Like, you sound so quiet.
I mean, I'm sure we can change that.
I don't know, wait, which one did we do last time? Was that the peasant or...
I mean, we played for like 2 seconds, like, so it probably doesn't matter.
What do you say? I cannot...
We played for like 2 seconds, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I thought that we figured out which one did what, and we were like based it on that.
I assume the peasant is like the action man and the lord is the figure it out guy.
Gotcha. See, I don't care. Either way. But...
Right.
Two different. I wonder where I should put my team address.
Wow. Hello? Hello? Am I just talking to myself right now? Hello, hello. Oh, the light's on now. Now the light's off.
Okay, will you say something, Ken?
Hello. Hello, hello?
Alright, I turned up your, so you can check the sound settings and then turned up. I turned to max. Mine is at like a 4th by default.
Mine is at max, yeah. I think it probably changed it last time we did this.
Anyways, I'm in a room. I walk forward and there's a little box with 3 options and a lever on the right side.
Alright, I spawned, like, directly in front of a coffin, which is a promising sign. There's a locked door, a bunch more coffins, and a staircase up. Both of these doors are locked.
I'm also next to a coffin. The door is open for me. I'm gonna check it through it first, I guess.
Alright, I do not believe I'm capable of doing anything right now. There's some, like, statues, but...
Yeah, never mind. My door's closed.
Alright.
Okay, so I've got these 3 symbols. I'm assuming I can press them or something. So are there any symbols next to you or what?
Oh, yeah, I just saw one. Okay, so there's... The first symbol that I found, I don't know if it's in the correct order, is like a candelabra. Yeah. There's another one that's like a timepiece, but with like a with like a flat bottom and then kind of like a double top.
Okay, hold up. First of all, I've accidentally cut you off sometimes, so I'm just gonna say it. Once we're done talking, we should just say over.
That makes sense, over. I say cutting you off.
Alright, so I've got 3 of them, like I said. So the first one on the left has, basically it has a triangle on top, and then there's a line, like, going horizontally on the bottom of the triangle. The top of the triangle is like the flat side, where there's 2, and the bottom of it, it's basically pointing down. And then on the line that extends the horizontal one, it's basically the same length as the top of the triangle, slightly longer, and there's like 2 arms going up and down. Or 2 lines, I guess, up and down at the end of that one. And then under it, there's like literally an arrow pointing that connects to the bottom of the triangle. Is there anything like that?
Mayhaps? Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think... one second, I have like 6 symbols, I believe? Yeah. So I have like a water symbol, I have like 2 different versions of a candelabra, and then I have like one that's like literally just a cat, and then one that is like a unfinished diamond at the top with arms. Over.
Yeah, all of these also have 6. I just realized that. Over.
Okay, so... Okay. So I have 6... There are 6 alcoves. 3 of them have coffins in them. 3 of them do not have coffins in them. All of them have a symbol above. So I assume select whatever 3 probably have coffins, maybe the ones that do not. So I'll describe the ones that have coffins, and then maybe you can do something with that, over.
Yeah, sounds good, over.
Alright. So the first one is just a cat with its arms up and no legs. Over.
I don't know. I don't really have a cat. Well, let me look at the other ones. Over. Okay, I've got the cat, but it's on the last one. It's on the right. Over.
All right. Well, so that one for me, there is a coffin in the alcove, which, is a very promising thing. So, the second one is very, very similar to the cat, except it doesn't have ears, and the very, very top of the diamond is kind of missing. Over.
Okay, I'm sorry. I heard something about a diamond. I was talking to Ruda because he's joined the stream. I'm gonna call him Ramen though.
Hello.
Wait, one of them is a candelabra, you said?
None of the ones that have a coffin in them. But yeah, kind of like it's like a person kind of crouching with their legs spread wide apart, holding a basketball in each hand with something hanging between their legs, is another way to describe it. Over.
Yeah, I've got one of those. But, anyways, so it's not that, right? So I've got a cat in one of them, and then one of them has a turtle. I don't know if you've got any of those, but yeah. Tell me the next one's again. Over.
Alright, so cat, there's one that's like it's very, very similar to the cat, but no ears, and the top of its head is kind of missing. Over.
Okay, I think I've got it. It's basically an incomplete square, but like diamond shape on top, with like the same cat arms, but moved down. Right? Over.
Correct. Alright. Number 3 is basically like an hourglass time symbol, but the bottom does not have like it's not like complete like the top. Over.
Okay, yeah, I got them. I'm gonna pull the lever. Tell me if anything happens. Over.
I got an achievement. Over. Pay line. Hey, my door opened. Over.
Yep, same. Alright, next room. I got a book and some other stuff. Over.
I have what looks like a lot of prison cells, perhaps. That's like a shrine and a book. I can see daylight at the top of it. Over. Okay. So there is like a book with stuff, but I'm gonna do a bit of exploring first. Over.
Yeah, same. I'll read you the book as you explore.
Oh, I found a door that opened and it has another book. With the altar phase. Okay. It says the altar and then phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So I imagine I'll go there first before like touching anything else. But again, still exploring first. Over. Hey, Sukura is now following. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done exploring my area. Some things that might come into play later. There are 2 banners on either side of the room. One is red, one is blue, and they have very elaborate symbols on them. Over.
Yeah, so I've got a blue banner, and I've got a red banner, and I have 2, 4, I think like 7 candles with like a weird pentagram in the middle, and then this book. Over.
Alright, I have a book that has candles on it, but okay. I'm gonna go to the one that says like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I'll read that just aloud and then I'll go back to the other one. So, it is in cursive. The altar needs to be lightened by the candles. The magic... Dude, there's like shadows and it's covering the words. The magic symbols, something be embroidered, something tapestries with the something out of an something. Hold on. Let's see if like turning up the lighting makes that better. Oh well, I just turned up brightness up to maximum and things is actually visible. The magic symbols need to be embroidered within the tapestries with 3 something out of an innocent's hand? Hair? Something. So the magic symbols need to be embroidered within the tapestries with 3 something of an innocent's hand. I assume you are innocent. I hope you are innocent. Otherwise we might die here. To escape death, a great sacrifice needs to be made. Thank you, game. Alright, any questions so far, over?
Well, I've got candles, so the light makes sense. But I'll read you my book. Over.
Alright. Okay, phase 1. Gather around, my fellow friends. Fellow friends. I don't think those words go together. It would be my friends or my fellow something, but my fellow friends implies others, so you wouldn't be a fellow friend. That's improper English. And let your mind and body enlighten through the light of these candles. King Jard Wanks. Advisor Priest. Phase 2, bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair. So that other one was her. Her locks will chain us to this earthly life. Foe to, or I don't know. We will never pass through the doors of heaven or hell. Leonara, Katia, Amelia, Mike. Phase 3, with these knives and with these words, her blood will seal our faith. For her sacrifice we will rule and roam these lands forever. So just a simple sacrifice to become literally immortal beings. Oh, I found a lover and pulled it, and now I'm kind of scared over. I don't think anything happened, but like, a light turned on. I can't unflip it, so I hope that was for the best. Over.
I'm not entirely sure, but it may have raised the gate thing in here. My room is the same though. Oh, I did find another book. Over. Actually, I cannot read this book. It's like on the ground and really, really dark, so yeah, but let me read you my book, so. One moment.
I do have another book if you want me to read it over.
Wait, it might have been the same thing you already read, right? I don't know. I've never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you, and I'm honored to receive your love in exchange. I wish I could be with you forever. And the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you get through this. I cannot let you destroy the strong, pure heart of yours. I hope you would done to keep this big mistake. I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in Rose Garden. I want you to remember I will always love you, and I want you to remember I will always be with you even when I am not in this earthly world anymore. Love you forever. And there's like a little heart at the bottom right, but it's kind of cut off. Part of the page is basically just torn, and there's maybe an animal on the next page, but I can't actually turn it, so I don't know. Over.
Alright. So I have a book On the left page is a note, the right page is 6 candles. So the left page, Dear G, my love for you burns with the integrity of 1,000 suns. That is not an S, sir. Your beauty shines as bright as the light of the stars, and as colorful as the water in our garden. I feel like that should be flowers in our garden. Love you forever, B. Alright, and then so there are 6 candles arranged in a probably important formation with 4, 3, 2, 4 with a dash through it, like Roman or like tally marks rather, 1, and then the 5 tally marks with a 1 underneath it, so 6. Over.
Okay. I have 6 candles, but basically nothing else you said means anything to me.
Alright, can you interact with the candles in any way? I might be able to tell you an order. Over.
Yeah, so I can turn them on, but that's it. There's not like any markers next to them or anything. Over.
Okay, so are there like tall skinny ones and short fat ones over?
If by tall, skinny, short, and fat you mean literally exactly the same, then yes, they are exactly the same. Over.
Alright, so let's okay. So, but yeah, what I have is I have 6 candles with numbers on them. So what we are going to try is just turn off all of the candles and then position yourself probably just as if you first, or like the direction you were facing when you first entered the room and came upon the candles. And then I'll tell you the order from there. Over.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing the whole time. However, none of the candles were lit to begin with, so they're all already off. Over.
Alright, good. So are they in like a 6, like a Star of David rather than pentagram formation? Over.
Sure. Yeah, I think. Pretty much. Over.
Alright, so light them in this order. The one like directly in front of you, so like if you were looking at it from an overhead view, it would be at the bottom of it, so the one directly in front of you. And then going counterclockwise, skip 1, light the next 3, and then skip 1, that one should be lit, light the next one, and then light the final one. Over.
Alrighty, my banners are now
Same. Over.
Okay, so red banner in the middle. See, I don't know if I'm the same, but the red one is glowing with a big circle and a small circle with an X in the small circle. And then on the left side, it's basically the same thing, but it's a smaller overall like thing. And then there's one circle at the bottom on the left that's also glowing. Over.
Okay, I think we have different symbols then. Because my red banner is like perfectly symmetrical. And it's, I don't know, it is very complicated. Well, let's not describe that, or I'm not going to describe this until like we absolutely have to. Over.
Okay, okay, the blue banner then. Instead of circles, everything is like squares or diamonds or whatever. And, I don't know exactly how to describe this. It's like a little horizontal squiggle. On the left side it goes up, on the right side it goes down. And there's also a lit diamond in the same place. It's like on the bottom, there's 4 of them, but only one of them is lit on the left side. Over.
Alright. I am at the moment just running, yeah, because that does not match mine at all. So I'm just kind of running around seeing if anything has like changed or anything new I can interact with. Over. Okay, so according to this book, Phase 1, gather round, let your mind and body enlighten through the light of these candles. Phase 2, which I assume we are on now. Bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair. Her locks will chain us to this earthly life, so we will never pass through the doors of heaven or hell. Over.
Okay, so I have no idea what that means. However, I can interact with most of the circles on my banner and like light them up. So I feel like we have to find out an order of symbols. So since yours are different, we probably have to use those. So I don't know how it works, but over.
Oh. Yeah, I cannot interact with mine at all, so that just did not even occur to me. Alright, well then I'll start with the blue one because it's a little bit just kind of simpler for me. Alright. It is very bright for my poor eyes. Alright, so it's like a scorpion with the head is like a circle with a dot in the middle. Each claws are triangles. At the end of the tail is a triangle, and then it kind of has a squiggle running through its body. Over.
Okay, I don't know, which color is this? Just answer that first. Over.
This is the blue one. Over.
Okay, so on this, I can only interact with 3 of them, and 4 of them actually, but there's no full picture basically. So I think it's a tail right now. So there's a triangle, a circle, and like a little horseshoe kind of shape. So which, you said a triangle at the end?
Correct. Yeah, at the end of the tail, which is like curved, there is a triangle. Over.
If you were speaking, I heard nothing you just said. Over.
Alright, so yeah, at the end of the tail's kind of curved, and at the end of it there is a triangle. Over.
Okay, I've clicked the triangle tail, and now a second square thing is lit up, and I can interact with only one of these, actually. I don't know if I should just click it. It's like a U with 2 circles on either side of it. Over.
And this is still the blue one? Over.
Yes, so this is the arms of the scorpion, but it has circles on the end, right?
For me it has triangles. Over.
Okay, I've lit the triangle one then. Now I have 3 out of 4 lit up. Over. So I have the head now. There's a completely empty circle. There's with a line, sorry. There's a circle with a filled in circle in the middle, or there's a circle with another hollow circle in the middle. Over.
It is like a circle with kind of a filled in circle in the middle that doesn't fill in the entire circle, but it's kind of like half filled, but the circle, like the dot in the middle, is completely filled in. Over.
Okay. Okay, now the whole thing is lit up. Did anything change for you?
So is there any like a new one that you can interact with? Over. for like the fourth one?
All 4 of them are lit up now. I have a full scorpion weird picture thing, so I think I'm done with the blue tapestry. I can't interact with it anymore. I'm good for red. Over.
Alright. Does your scorpion have a little squiggle on it? Because that's what mine has, over.
Like in the middle of like where the body is? If so, then yes. Oh.
Alright, good. Yes, that's where it is, so we match. Alright. So now describe to me what your red one needs. Over.
Well, if it's the same as last time, I just kind of need to know what right? Well, no. Okay, whatever. Anyways, what are my options? I have an arrow with a line on it. I have a vertical line with a U at the bottom, an upwards facing U. At the bottom of the U is like in the middle of the vertical line, and then I have a U with the vertical line coming out of the bottom of it only, with like a little K, but if you rotated the K like 90 degrees to the left, and then I have like a T with an extra little line under the top T. But it's like a cross, I guess, with a line under the middle. Over.
Okay, the cross T I do have, over.
Okie dokie, step 2 of 4. Next up is, let's see. We've got the same as the scorpion arms, or we've got the same as the scorpion arms with a line for the neck, but no head, or we've got a horizontal line. It almost looks like a dumbbell, but the horizontal line extends through the side circles, and then there's one that it does not. Oh, I can't interact with that. No. Okay, so yeah, there's a horizontal line, and then 2 U's. The one U has a vertical line in the middle. Oh.
Alright, so if your U that has a vertical line in the middle has circles instead of triangles, then it is a perfect match for mine. Over.
Yes, it has circles. U with the line in the middle, he said. Right? Over.
Correct. Over.
Okay, we're stuck on 3, so I think we failed. Yeah. Over.
Well, that is unfortunate, over. So you just can't interact with anything at all now? Over?
I believe I can go backwards. Like I can. Oh, I have to start at the beginning, actually. So the first one was a T, right? Oh.
Yeah, correct. With the T with the little underline. Over.
Okay. I mean, I have the same symbols, so I'm just gonna try the U without the line, I guess. Over.
Alright, over.
Okay, so I did the U without the line and then the U with the line, and now we have 4-4. So red is done, blue is done. Over.
Alright, I'll now run around, see if I can interact with anything, over.
Yo, is there a step 3 in your guide on how to become a Satanist? Over.
With these knives and with these words, her blood will seal our faith. For her sacrifice, we will rule and roam these lands forever. Over.
Alright, that was actually so helpful. I totally know everything what to do now.
You're absolutely sure that you're completely done with the curtains, over?
I am sure that the 4 circles and the 4 squares on the bottom have lit up. I see no lever to pull, so I was thinking you had to pull a lever. Wait, that's all I can do on the curtains. I can't do anything else, so... Oh.
Oh, okay, so back to my book with the phases. On the left side, the altar needs to be lightened by the candles. Check. Magic symbols need to be embroidered within the tapestries with 3 made out of an innocent's hair. We've done the 3, so that's check. And then the final one is to escape death, a great sacrifice must be made, which is directly next to the shrine. Over.
What shrine? Because there's a shrine in the middle, but there's nothing to interact with.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just stood in the middle of it and I heard like a creepy voice of like something lost souls. Over.
Alright, bruv. We were talking at the same time. All I heard was lost souls. Over.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if me talking would interrupt you and like so you could actually hear me, but I said sorry to interrupt, but I stood in the middle of the shrine and a creepy voice said like something lost souls. Over. So maybe if you stand in the middle too, then like something will trigger and we can move on. Because the last of the things to interact with according to said book was the shrine, which there was nothing to interact with, but I stood in the middle of my creepy voice, so maybe if we both do it. Over.
I am standing... Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got spooked, and I have no idea what it said, but I looked up, and there's a weird shadow, like, looking at me. Over.
Oh, my shrine has like a... It's like very, very small. There's like a sealed ceiling, so I can't see anything above me. Over.
Wait, it's like what? You cut out after that. I'm sorry. Over.
I don't know, you said there's like a creepy shadow looking at you. Mine is like, it's kind of like a covered thing that's not very much higher than head height, so there's not no shadows for me. Over.
Did you say a shadow cupboard? Over.
I said my thing is covered, so there are no shadows. Over. Alright, I'm gonna go look back at the book, see if anything has changed. Alright, it doesn't look like it.
Yo, what is covered? I don't get it. Like, when I look up, nothing's really covered. Over.
Yeah. I just mean it's like a gazebo basically is what I'm standing inside of. If I stand outside, there's like a whole big kind of another thing on top of it. But when standing inside of it, it's a very small thing with like just kind of the roof is covered above me. So it's just like I can't see upwards at all because the way you said it made it sound like there's like, oh, I can like see something up there, but there's nothing for me to see. It's like a covered gazebo kind of a thing. Over.
Okay, understood. I, too, stand in a gazebo. When I looked to the top, where the center circle of the gazebo was, there was a creepy-ass shadow that was looking at me. And then it, like, started chuckling and talking, but I was too startled. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what it said. Over.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did not look up, so it very easily could have been there for me as well. Over. Alright, well, assuming that standing in the middle of the gazebo was the great sacrifice mentioned in the book, that was really all that it was listed. I can check again, but... Because it says, like, the lights, which we did, the tapestry, which we did, and then to escape death, a great sacrifice must be made. And then that is written directly next to the shrine gazebo thing. So I assume we have to do something with it, involving a great sacrifice, but... I don't know if maybe the voice was a clue that we just did not understand.
Okay, what is it? You said there's do something with it by the shrine. What is the object you were referring to? Over.
Like, okay, so sorry. There is a book in like a hidden, or not like a hidden alcove, but like a little alcove room that has kind of like cryptic instructions referring to the candles, which we did, referring to the tapestry, which we did, and then there's a drawing of the shrine with the caption, "To escape death, a great sacrifice must be made." It's not like close to the shrine at all, like in reality, but there's a book with the shrine drawn and those words next to it. Over.
So if you look up now at the center of the gazebo, when you're standing in the middle, there's no weird shadow thing that looks at you? Over?
Correct. It's just like a hexagon, kind of covered, because you know there's like the 6 pillars around, and they all kind of converge, and then there's a hexagon that connects them all. Over.
Does your gazebo extend to the top, like the very top? Because mine is like big.
So my gazebo has like what's inside of it, and then kind of like 6, or I think 6, yeah, like 6 kind of pillars coming off of each of the entrances, and then on top there's another like kind of 6, I assume, pronged structure that I can't like look inside of at all from anywhere. And then above that, there is like a great opening to the outside. Over.
So, does anything specific happen if I turn off the tapestries? Like, I'll just turn off the red one right now. Over. Any change? Over.
Not that I can see. Over. Like my tapestry is still lit, and then like the thing hasn't changed. Over.
So, your room is just a room depicting the shrine then? Over.
No, I have like a room with the shrine. There's a book in front of it about the candle puzzle. On either side, there's kind of like a staircase up to each banner. They're like behind it. So if I were to go straight from the end, like when we first entered the room, there's a locked door. And just by the first entrance to this room, there is another kind of little alcove place that has a book that has a picture of the shrine with those words. So I do have an actual shrine. And when I stood, I heard like a creepy voice thing that I did not understand.
Okay, new development. I'm standing in the middle of this thing, and I've realized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, little symbols are like lining the circle of this part of the shrine. I can't actually interact with them. Do you have them? Like, maybe I have to like walk to them or activate one? I don't know. Over.
This is inside of the shrine on the walls. Over.
Okay, in the middle of the gazebo at the bottom, there is a pentagram circle. I am currently standing there. If I look up, there used to be a creepy ass shadow staring at me. Not anymore. But I look around at the bottom of the circle that I'm standing in, and there's these little things, like on the floor. There's like the pentagram was surrounded by like a little rock circle, and then all of the little rocks have these signs on them. Yeah, over.
I do not see like anything that would remotely resemble that. Okay, so you keep referring to your thing as a pentagram. Does your gazebo have like 5 entrances around it? Over?
No. I just call it pentagram because it kind of looks like that. There's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna lose count again. 3, 4, 3. Yeah, there's 8 points to this star in the middle, and there's 8 openings around the gazebo. So that means what, like 9 pillars total holding up. So I'm pretty sure there's also, because there's a symbol for each point on this little star octagram. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. Over.
Oh, that is because my gazebo has like 6 pillars and 6 entrances, so that is very different. And yeah, I do not have like symbols around my gazebo. There's like, I don't even know if these would classify as markings. But there's kind of like little, very faint chalk drawings, but like not really drawings. It's just white things. Over.
Can you interact with them in any way?
I cannot. I cannot, no. It's like I'm not even sure these are like things or just kind of aesthetic. Because there's one that's kind of like the most clear, which is kind of like a circle made up of circles, but the top right top right quadrant is missing, and then there's another circle on the inside of it.
Describe that drawing again, if that's what you're describing. Over.
So it's like a circle made out of circles with like the top right quadrant missing, and then there's another circle in the middle. Over.
Okay, we've got, is none of those. Do you have more symbols? Over.
It's like, cause again, like, I'm not even sure these are, like, things, or just kind of vague things. Because none of the others are like, in patterns. Like, there's one that's just kind of like a smattering of dots. There's another that's like not dissimilar from, I believe, the rebel symbol from Star Wars kind of turns at a 45-degree angle. There's just like another smattering of dots. And it's like each of these are on like each of the pillars. Over.
Alright, got you. So probably it's irrelevant. Find if there's symbols, like symbols, like the same symbols as like the first game symbols, anywhere. Because I've got them, I can't interact with them, but I feel like they've got some kind of meaning. So, I don't know, let me know. Over.
Alright, I'm just doing like a very thorough inspection. Yeah, because this is on like the outside, and it's another of like kind of the 3/4 circle with a circle in the middle again. So it doesn't feel like random, but it's not like the symbols like we had in the first puzzle. Over. And you said your symbols were on the ground. Over.
My symbols are on the ground, yes. Over.
So are they like on the steps of the gazebo, or just on the floor of the gazebo, or around the gazebo? Over.
Okay. Does the inside of your gazebo have candles and a circle, like, symmetrical to the very top of it? Because, like, all of the points come to a circle in mine, and then that's at the very ceiling of it, right? And then if you look directly down where you're standing in the middle, there's also a circle. That's, like, basically the same, but, like, with more detail on the bottom one. And on the bottom one, around the edges of this circle, there are signs. But not on the top one. Over.
Yeah, that does not sound like mine, because mine is just like it's like the base is a hexagram with 3 steps on each side kind of leading up to it, and then the pillars converge at another hexagon. Another hexagon that doesn't really look like it has any significant about it. It's just kind of brick at the top. Over.
Can you interact with the tapestries at all? Over.
I have not been able to up to this point, but I shall check again. Does not look like it. Yeah, there's like candles on each side I can't do anything with. There's like this kind of, you know, fancy door knockers that I can't interact with. I cannot interact with the actual tapestry itself. Over.
Okay, so outside of the gazebo, like, are there any symbols, like, anywhere? Because I'm feeling these symbols, man. I don't know what they're for, but, like, they are here, so they gotta mean something. Over.
Alright, well, maybe if you just start describing them, I might see something that's like, oh, that vaguely looks like that. Over.
Alright, we shall start with this one that I can't see. Okay, they're really hard to see, not gonna lie. So we've got one that's like, there's a square, like a square but like rotated, right? So diamond, so kind of thing. But then the 2 top sides like extend. Let me think. Extend past the top corner. So like there's like a V on top of a square, basically. Oh.
Back. It is set to public, and then I stop streaming on OBS, and then I click start stream again. So hopefully it'll kind of refresh itself. Not entirely sure. Oh, we're back to excellent connection. But it is still not where I'm at? Question mark.
Oh, never mind. Oh. Yo, I'm gonna restart the banners. Why did we assume that we finished the banners again? Over.
You said there were 4 out of 4. And then so we moved on. Over.
Alright, well, for the heck of it, let us do them over. Starting with the red one. Over.
Alrighty, over.
Alright, so I have a T with like, or it's like a cross with an arrow pointing to the horizontal line. I have a upwards facing U with a vertical line going above and below the U. I have a line with an upwards facing U. It's basically a spoon, I guess, but like without being filled in. And then a rotated K on it. Oh.
Alright, I'll just explain my entire thing. So I have, you know, like the cross with a little T, or sorry, like a little line through it underneath it as the middle section. Below that, as another cross section, there's like kind of like dumbbells, but like the circle is not all the way around. It's like kind of half, with the line sticking out a little bit into the half circle. At the bottom, there's a circle with an X through it, with each line coming out a little bit from the circle. And at the top, there's a U with a circle on each end. Over.
Alright, hold up. So like, I only have so many options at the beginning, right? So go back to the cross part, because that's... Over.
Okay, so yeah, so for the cross, if it's like, you know, like just an ordinary cross, but then under the horizontal line there's another just smaller horizontal line, I do have that as part of my drawing. Over.
And then you said there's the dumbbell, but like the line extends through the non-completed dumbbell basically on the ends, right?
Correct. Over.
Alright, and on the top there's a U with circles on the end? Question mark, over?
Correct, with the top of the cross sticking out a little bit into the center of the U. Over.
Alright, we're on to blue. Let's go back. We messed up the red one, I believe. So, the tail has a triangle on it? Question mark? Over.
Correct. Over.
Okay, and, do the arms have circles or triangles? Oh.
Triangles. Over.
Okay, and the middle has a completely filled in circle? There's like a head and then a completely filled in circle, yes? Over.
Like, if you mean like the head is not a completely filled in circle, but inside of the circle for the head there is a completely filled in circle, yes. Over. Okay, now there are symbols in my circle. Or in my gazebo, rather. Over.
Say that again? Oh.
There are now symbols in my gazebo. Over. Okay, so there is like a line starting from one symbol, moving from each symbol to the next, and then ending at another symbol. Do you have that? Over?
Yeah, so I can interact with the symbols I was describing before, basically. I just need to know what symbols they are, essentially, because there's no line in them, but like there's a... I can kind of click on them. Over.
Alright, so I have a line connecting, like going from each symbol to the next, you know, eventually passing by all the symbols. So I assume I just tell you the order. So the first one is like a rectangle with a small triangle cut off of each of the shorter ends. Over.
Yeah, I got that one. Next one, over.
It is, depending on which way you look at it, it is an X with a square built into either the left and right or the top and bottom of the cross section. Over.
Whoa, I'm gonna be sacrificed. But let's continue, I suppose. Over.
The next one I'm pretty sure is just like the Taurus symbol, where it's like a square with kind of two, like a V on top of it. Over. Or diamond with a V on top of it. Over.
Oh, there's gonna be fire around me. We're still going. That's...
It is like of two V's kind of interlocking, so it's kind of like a squiggly intermeshing mesh, kind of, or just, you can also look at it as just two X's placed directly next to each other. Over.
Okay, wait, but is there like a lightning bolt under that, or no?
There is not. Or like, if you look at them as V's, it's like each V is upside down and then kind of placed inside of each other. Or you can just look at it as two X's just placed directly next to each other. Over.
Okay, yep, go next. Over.
It is the hourglass. Over.
Okay, yep, next. Over.
It is an X with a either horizontal or vertical line through the center. Over.
Okay, next. Over.
The diamond with a line through it, and then the last one is the thunderbolt. Over. Are you alive? Over.
Surprisingly enough, I am alive. Over. There's a spiral staircase and a book and a letter and this is interesting. Over.
Alright, so the only change that has happened is that my door to the book room has closed. I have not seen any other changes. Over. Oh, sorry, actually, no, one of these doors has opened. I'm gonna go into it. Over. The door closed behind me. Over.
Okay, well, this is time, so you gotta hurry up, because I'm about to fall into the lava. These stairs are disappearing.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pedestals with blocks in them. And then I have an altar in the center that I can place, I believe, only one block at a time on. Oh, I placed the wrong block, I think, and now all of... Okay, yeah, if I place the wrong one, then it gives me, like, I can't do anything for a bit, and then we have to start over.
Okay, well, we might have to restart this one. I had to tend to thing. Sorry. The stairs are still disappearing. Repeat everything you just said. I'm back.
Okay, so I have a pedestal with 7 cubes on them, and then there's an altar in the center that I can place 1 cube on. If I place the wrong cube, we have to start over. I don't know the difference between the cubes over.
Okay, I've got a cross. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually 6 I can't count. Yeah, it's 6 only. But it's a cross, and it has on the left side, left arm is a compass, on the right arm is a triangle, and the middle of the triangle, on the top and bottom are hexagons. The top one, or sorry, pentagons. The top one is like with the point at the top. The bottom one has the flat part at the top, and right above that has its square. I don't know what to do with that information. Over.
Okay, so my cubes, the front face is a compass facing north, and then on each of the sides there are like triangles, squares, and the penta things. So I think you might have to tell me which order I put them on, but I have absolutely no idea what order that might be. Over.
Alright, Yellow, I'm jumping in the lava.
Alright, well...
That was a fail.
Okay, should we just like talk about it now while we are not in imminent danger?
Well, okay, so I first got into the room, and there's a book that I didn't read, and there was a lever that I didn't pull.
Okay,
and then I started walking up the stairs, and then I went back, and the stairs were gone. And the book was gone, and the lever was gone, and there was lava. And I was like, oh snap. And then... yeah.
Okay, well that makes it feel like one of our faults, and I don't think it's mine.
Okay, well, fun for you, but...
yes.
Either way, I'm gonna pull the lever, and then probably this stuff is gonna start moving anyways. But right when you walked into the door and it closed behind you is when the stairs start disappearing, I think, so...
Okay.
I'm just saying. Team effort.
So...
anyways, I will go and read the book and pull the lever first, I guess.
Okay, and then we can move from there.
Then, yeah.
Alright, recharge from checkpoint. And then we can move from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back in the altar room. Oh, so the line between the symbols has changed over.
Okay. I shall read the book. Already, 3 of my children have perished. I cannot understand how these unfortunate events keep, it's like, maybe I'm just illiterate, I don't know. Something my family. The death of our something youngest Charlotte had such an impact on my dear Lenore? I don't know, whatever. Especially, well, I don't think it even matters. Oh, whoopsies. If it does, unfortunate. I'm going to pull the lever. Let's see what happens. Okay, a light lit up. Over.
Okay, so the way I got into the previous room was through, because I have like a bunch of doors and one of them opened and I walked in, but none of those doors are opened right now. Over.
Okay, is there a change if I do this? Oh, just kidding. Over. Okay. Actually, I'm going to start walking up the stairs again, and we'll see if there's lava again. Over. Okay, we have begun the countdown. The floor has disappeared. Over.
Okay, okay, I'm back in the room. It was from a different door this time. Over.
Alright, the stairs have begun disappearing one by one. So, what do you want from me? Over.
Alright, so what I have is I have a room with 7 pedestals. On each pedestal there is a cube. The front side of every single cube is a compass facing north. And on each of the other faces there is what appears to be a random mix of triangles, squares, and pentagons. There's an altar that I can put the cubes on, and I think I have to put them on in the correct order, or else it makes us restart the entire thing. So I think you have to tell me which order to do it. Over.
Okay, my compass is facing west. So I'm just going to assume that the left side of this thing is, or the bottom of this thing is the left side. So first of all, there's a square. Over.
Okay. So your compass is pointing west, over?
Correct, Mundo. Half of my stairs just disappeared. Over.
Okay. 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 Did anything... Was that it? Are we good? My door opened? Over?
Yep, actually, it worked. Okay. There's another one now. The compass is still facing west, but it's at the very top of the cross. Over.
Okay, I have to find a new door every time. Sorry, say again, over?
The compass is facing west, but it is at the top of the cross. Over.
Okay, what symbol is it pointing at, over?
It is not pointing at any symbol, because it's at the top of a cross. Over.
I got a correct 1 in 7 guess, over.
What? Okay, awesome. Cool. I have more space to walk. 1 moment. Okay, last one. The compass is facing north. It is at the very bottom of the cross. It is pointing at an upward facing pentagon. Over. The stairs are now disappearing faster. Fun fact. Over.
Okay, I literally nothing has changed for me, and you're talking about things that I just do not see. Over.
Okay, I'm about to die. There is still... Yeah, I don't know. The compass is facing north for me, and yeah, it's at the bottom now. And yeah, it's pointing at a pentagon. That's all I got, man. Now I fall into lava. GG.
Okay, I do not have a pentagram. Okay, so every single one of my rooms have been the exact same, which has been the 7 altars with the 7 cubes on them, with a compass pointing north, and then circles around, or rather, triangles, squares, and pentagons around them. So what I did for the first room is, you said it was pointing at a triangle, so I found one that was pointing at a triangle, put it on the altar. That was incorrect, so I grabbed the next one that was pointing at a triangle, put it on the altar, and that was it. But for the next rooms, you had like a cross, which I don't have a cross anywhere.
Okay.
I don't have a pentagram.
Alright, dude. I don't have weird altars and stuff. All of my symbols are on a cross. Like, it's literally like 6 spaces, right? And there's just like, if you're making an iron golem in Minecraft, before you put the pumpkin, sorry, is it an iron golem? Yeah, an iron golem. Before you put like its head on, it's like a cross, and then when you put its head on, then the pumpkin makes it like, have like a head or whatever, right? That's what I have. And then on one of them is a compass facing some random ass direction, and then on the rest of them is like a bunch of shapes. That's it. So I'm not sure.
Okay. And you don't have like triangles, squares, and pentagons?
Yeah, there's triangles, squares, and pentagons. Those are the only shapes.
Yeah, I think like that's the stuff I need to know.
Right. So, but how? That's what I'm saying. Like, I can tell you the rotation of them, where the compass is pointing, where they are on a cross that you apparently don't have anyways. And there's not even 7 of them. So maybe it's what I don't have, I guess, is what you would need. I'm not really sure. Why is my mic like freaking out right now?
I don't know, because the way I solved the very first one, which might have just been luck-based, was whatever shape the compass was pointing at.
You're raping everyone in chat? Sorry. I hope not. Repeat that, sorry?
So the way I solved the first one, which might have just been completely random, was like you said like the compass was pointing at a triangle, so I grabbed a block that was pointing at a triangle, and then it worked. So
grab the block that is pointing at a triangle. I don't know what that means.
Alright, so I have like a bunch of cubes with a compass pointing north on all of them, and then on each side there's like those shapes. So for like the one that was pointing at a triangle, it was like if the front one was pointing north, then the one on top was a triangle. So I grabbed that one because it was pointing at a triangle.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if you have like, if your compass is always pointing at a shape, or what?
No. Okay. It's not.
Oh, okay. I think I actually understand. Okay. I think I understand. So I believe it's called a net, which is the name for when you take a cube and unfold it. So you're gonna have to.
I see exactly what you're saying now.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to put it into a cube, tell me what each side is, and then I click the correct block. Okay. Alright. I'm good. Are you good?
Wow, let's do some mental gymnastics, boys.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming that the bottom is non-existent, so basically you're just saying what does the compass point to after you put the together?
So I'm pretty sure so for me, the compass is pointing upwards at the front of the cube. You're going to have to put the cube, like, in your head, put it together, and then tell me what shape is on all of the sides. Then I pick the correct cube that corresponds to that net, and then put it on the altar.
Oh my god. This sounds so painful. Like,
yeah.
What's on all the sides? But I could tell you what's on all the sides without even, like, putting it together. That's why I don't understand. I just have, like, shapes in front of me.
Yeah, because for me, there are each of the cubes have 1 to 2 triangle, squares, and pentagons. So if you just those are the only shapes. How many? Or it's not even how many. It's like because they could each have the same amount, but on different sides of the cube. So if you just tell me 2 pentagrams, 2 squares, and a triangle, there could be like 4 of them that have just different configurations of those same shapes.
Okay, but your compass is always facing north, or I don't understand.
Yeah, the compass is always on the front of the cube, facing upwards. So that information is for you to properly understand how to, once you turn it into a cube, how to orient it, so you can tell me what is on the left, what is on the right, what is on the back, what is on the top, and what is on the bottom, because the front is always a compass. So then you need to tell me what shape is on each of the sides, and then we can go from there. I think I probably cut out at some point throughout that because we went into game and I didn't have my thing turned on. Do you understand, or do I need to explain whatever got cut off? Over.
I like this freaking avatar though. Parks really, you know, she did it. She really made the baguette. It's fantastic.
Alright, so I did that. At the moment, I am at the game over screen that I am currently sitting on. Alright, so I did that. Okay. At the moment, it seems to be fine. Screen that I am currently sitting on. It is status message poor, but it is not buffering every 2 seconds like it was earlier, which is very promising. It seems to be fine.
Alright, well.
It is.
That's good, I suppose. I can still hear it through your freaking voice chat though.
Yeah, well, this is like coming against the desktop though, yeah.
Alright, well. I'm ready up, so let me know when you want to start again.
Alright. Oh, it is buffering again. Let's go. Oh, now it's up to excellent, but it is still buffering. I don't know. Now it's back to error. Because like it literally, it's not telling me anything. It's just saying it is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It's not like giving me information. So, thank you, Mr. YouTube.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Now hopefully it's not too awful bad.
Yeah, but what's...
Alright. Back in game. Back to walkie-talkies.
Alright, so let me know who has what. Over.
Alright, I'm about to enter the room. Alright, immediately on the left, what looks like a warthog wielding a sword in its right hand, wearing a helmet, is the crest. It is a suit of armor wearing like a giant shield with 3 half circles out of it on each side and a pointy bottom in his left hand, nothing in his right hand. Over.
You said it was a warthog? Question mark? Over?
I'm pretty sure. Over. It has like kind of bottom fangs, and it's like black at the bottom, kind of gray, and then white at the top. Over for fur-wise.
Okay, I guess which hand is the shield in? Over.
Left hand. Over.
In the picture, it's not holding any items, right? Or...
The warthog crest is holding a sword in his right hand. Over.
Okay, tell me the next one. Over.
It is a stag that has been shot with 2 arrows as the crest, and it is a man holding a sword in his left hand that is kind of like, it gets kind of a bit wider than sharply in, and then at the very tip it's a very wide oval over.
Yo, I literally can't set these stupid swords down or the game breaks. So, yeah, I think I lost one of them. Anyways, so it's wide and then narrow and then wide and then it goes straight, right? Over.
It kind of like, so right above the hilt is kind of like a little pointy thing, and then it gets a little bit pointier and then goes back in, and then right before the tip it gets a very wide oval before going into the tip. Over.
Alright, which animal is a stag, right? That's the only one? And which hand is it? Oh, he got crushed. Epic.
But yeah, it was a stag that was shot with 2 arrows.
Yeah. But this, like, the wide oval thing, I'm not understanding that. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the inside part of the blade, right? Like, on the side of the sword, kind of?
Yeah, because, like, if you're, like, so the way they're holding the weapons is with the pointed ends going to the left and right, and the flat ends facing itself as well as me looking at it. Yeah, so it's like, because it's the kind of the blade kind of goes like in and out and then kind of in and out in like a pointy thing, and then right before the tip, it's just like it's like gently wider. It's like a rounded kind of a tip, or like kind of rounded before reaching the tip rather. Whereas at the bottom, it's a bit more pointy.
Okay. The key is communication. Wowee!
I'm doing my best. Over. Alright. It is like some kind of a bear rat facing to the left, wearing a crown. Over.
Okay, I need to know the weapons and stuff first, and then who it goes to.
Alright, so a giant kind of circular shield with little bits cut out of each of the 4 corners. Over.
Okay, and then you said the thing is facing to the left and has a crown on. And which hand is the thing in?
The shield is in the right hand. Over.
Okay, is that, so we go next now, or what?
It also has in its left hand like a normal sword, except there's a little rectangle block kind of in the center of it. Over.
Alright, its eyes lit up. What's next? Over.
It is like a spiky mace. I don't know how many of those you have.
Hello. What's the next one? Over.
Oh, sorry. It is like a spiky mace. I don't know how many of those you have. Over.
Yeah, mace, Mars art, not Mars. Thing is that.
Sorry, say again. Over.
Which animal and which hand? Oh.
To the bird with the priest collar in its right hand. Over.
Alright, next one. Over.
A very barbaric looking sword with kind of 2 chips out of it. Over.
Okay, to who and which hand? Oh.
To the warthog with a crown and, or sorry, a helmet and a sword in its right hand. Over.
What's next?
I can't even see. The wall's about to crush me.
What's next?
Sorry, I cannot see. The wall's about to crush me. I can't even, like, look at what it is in the alcove. Alright, yeah. Yeah, because it kind of reaches a point at the very end where I just cannot see any of the things anymore. So, but
Alrighty.
we're getting faster, so hopefully we can do it this time.
Yeah, so basically, just if it's only one, basically I just need to know, so like, one item, this, or two items, this is an item, and then once you figure out that, like, then I have to know who's it going to. But like, this is the item, and I'll try to figure it out. And then, who's it go to? When it's who's it goes to, it's like, which direction, if they're facing a direction, is pretty important too. But like, only for like, whichever one you keep calling a warthog. I think it's like a badger or something, but whatever. Because that one is important. There's like kind of two of those ones. The stag is only one, I think. But yeah, so then like the direction is this. If it has any, if it's holding anything, is also important too. If it has a crown, it's important too.
Alright. Okay. Well, let us go again.
Mm-hmm.
Entering the room. One item, a large double-headed axe. Over. If you said anything, I could not hear you. Over. I see the light turning on, but I cannot hear you. Over. I don't know if you can hear me, but I think the audio might have just bugged out. Because I see the light turning on, but I just do not hear you saying anything. My voice thing's on. Like my voice volume and sound is on, so I don't know. Over. Alright, well, I did stop talking, but... yeah, I saw the light turning on, I just could not hear you at all, so I don't know if the thing bugged out or what, but... Another death to add to the list. Alright, hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? I don't know if you can still hear me, but I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hello, yeah.
I don't know. It was like bugged before. And then I just had to tap the microphone button again. And then it was working. But I don't know, maybe my freaking mic messed up. I had to change something on it right now.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like before, that happened and I like couldn't hear you or whatever. So I just tapped the microphone button without saying anything real quick. And then it just like worked or something.
Okay.
It's like if you interrupt someone, then sometimes they'll bug basically. So then you just have to tap it, let go, and then start talking again after you tap it, and then it should work. Or after you hold it at that point.
Okay.
I don't know, we'll see.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I could hear you the whole time.
Alright, I can now hear you, which is the important part. Alright, first thing. 2 items, like the shield with the 3 circles, half circles out of it, and then a giant one-headed axe. Over.
Okay, who's it going to? I can only...
A honey badger facing to the left holding a book with a crown on it. Over.
Which hand? Oh.
The axe in the right hand, the shield in the left hand. And I just looked, this axe does not have any dents out of it. Over.
Is it a double-headed axe or no? Oh.
It is not. Over.
Alright, I should have this one. So then who's next?
It is another single-headed axe with kind of like bite marks out of it. Over.
Okay, that one didn't even work. There's only like 2 axes here. One of them is double-headed, one of them is single. But this last one didn't work, so I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know, because it was kind of like an axe with like the kind of the head swirling over the top of the center. Over.
Alright, well, GG's. What's the next one? Over.
It was like an axe that, like the head, rather than going up, kind of went down along the shaft, and it kind of had like spiky, jagged edge. Over.
This is worse than the first one.
Maya, hello, Wyatt. My dog came over
There's
here.
literally only 2 axes. One is double-headed, one is not. I don't know if I put it in the wrong hand or something, but that's it. At least I could see. Maybe there's one on the opposite side of the map that I haven't looked at. That's it. I don't know. What do you mean? There's only swords, 2 shields, and then axes.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I had 2 axes. Because I've seen like the double-bladed axe, but this one wasn't like that. because the first two were two different axes. One that was like single-headed. Because like on the first one, the top of the head kind of curved over the top of the shaft. Alright, and then the second axe kind of had like a jagged head.
Oh look, maybe there's something on the other side. I didn't see it.
Maybe. Okay, my dog has now come over and is wanting attention. She's taken to like licking us. My dog has taken to like licking us recently. And if you like tell her to stop, she's like, "Oh, now I just want to do it more." So, I don't know. Alright, Maya, sweetie. I'm gaming now. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer boy. Alright, so I have to wipe off the dog saliva from my hand. Give me a second.
Alright, there's basically double the weapons I even saw before. So, cool. I guess. I've looked at all of them now. There's two maces. One of them is a fat mace, one of them is a thick mace. So, I mean, thin mace, sorry. One of them is a thickie, one of them is not. So if it's a thickie, tell me. And yeah. Good luck.
Alright, I'm entering the room. The sword with kind of like a rectangle in the center of it. Over.
I don't know what your rectangle means, bruv. Is it like super skinny and really long, or is it like light on the whole blade and not that long?
It's a pretty light, not very long blade. More of a rectangle, kind of like, I don't know, I guess like a little trapezoid on each end. Just kind of in the middle of the blade over.
Okay, I still have no idea what the rectangle thing is, so...
Alright. Just grab whatever the...
Over.
Just grab whatever the most standard looking sword there is. Over. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
There's a chipped sword that looks standard, and then there's two other swords that look not standard, and there's another sword... Yeah, no, there's not really a standard sword, bro.
Alright, well...
Who does this even go to? Oh.
The priest bird over.
On which hand?
Left hand, I believe, over.
Okay, does he need another item?
He does not, over.
Oh, that was the wrong sword. There's like not a single standard sword. Oh no, it's sword. It's the rectangle sword. But also, you can't drop anything. Like if I give them the wrong weapon, it's basically impossible Like, I can pick it up and then hope that it respawns, but it just kind of goes like flying off or something. It's just super weird.
That sounds not very fun to do.
It's just like kind of buggy. And then all the lava just like doesn't have a bottom, so whenever I jump into it, that's why I have to wait a long time, because I can't die. I just fall like endlessly. It's very strange.
Alright, entering the room. 2 items. The axe with the curved top kind of goes over the center, and the shield with 3 half circles out of it. Over.
Okay, I can only carry one thing at a time. I've got the axe. Who's it go to? Which hand?
The right hand of like the elegant swan bird with a floating crown and a long beak. Over.
Alright, there's 2 swords with 3 things on them. So like, I don't know what, hold up. Is it? No, there's literally just 2. I think they're the same. I don't know. Okay, what's next?
The shield with the 3 half circles out of it to the same person in the left hand. Over.
Next, that person.
Oh, sorry. I think thin mace to a honey badger with a book facing to the left. Over.
Oh god. Okay, which hand? I get.
Left hand. Over. Left hand.
Does he have another item or no?
He does not. Over. Is that one good?
What'd you say? Oh.
Is the mace person good? Over.
No. I'm figuring it out. Over. Okay, now it's good. What's next?
The rugged chipped sword to this. Rugged chipped sword to the stag in his left hand. Over. And he has another item as well.
Okay, what's the item?
The circle shield with the 4 half circles out of it. Yes.
Like, damn you. Hello world. This is Street's item? Let me make sure this is the correct thing. And then I'll put it. Okay. I think there's 2. Maybe, are there 2 circle shields? I mean, there are, but I don't know if one of them has 4 obstacles.
One is like absolutely gigantic.
That should be the stream link. Apparently it's super delayed, so yeah.
Yeah, I just restarted it, so I don't think it's too far behind now, but it keeps buffering, so it'll very quickly get there.
Just, have you ever restarted OBS yet? Like, you can try doing that, and then go into settings and look if you have the, like, delay setting on or something, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'll
think that's too.
Alright, I'll just, like, end this stream, and then start Hello World Part 2.